1, 7 minutes, 7 minutes.
Radio check for 48.
Loud and clear, 40.
Kilo Romeo Tango Sierra Traffic India Charlie Alpha Romeo Romeo Uniform Sierra 1 taking off runway 26 straight out departure.
Reno is, you can't do this anywhere else in the world. It's one of the most unique things.
There is nothing faster. This is the fastest motorsport on the planet. There's nothing that is faster than us anywhere. We are the only sanctioned closed course pylon racing circuit in the world.
We got a lot of exhaust noise coming, we got a lot of prop noise coming, so it's pretty wild.
It's just a lot of really intensive flying.
We can fly low, we can fly fast.
Once it's in your blood and you come back, and it's a big family here, and the camaraderie is fantastic, so I just can't help myself but come back and race every year.
You found the Steel National Championship Air Races presented by Reno Tahoe.
Biplanes will fly, and then the T6s will fly. So we got the morning of racing, and today is Military Appreciation Day. So we got a tremendous amount of air show activity, both civilian and military. Today we're going to take all of that and try to cram it into a little basket, but we'll do it. I tell you what, the timing from our race control and air show control has been fantastic. One act right after the other, one race right after the other yesterday, and that's for taking a year off. So I applaud all of our ops people up in the tower for keeping the flow going yesterday, and we'll keep that adrenaline going today. And again, we welcome all of you early birds who are out here to join us.
Reno approach India Charlie Alpha Romeo Romeo Uniform Sierra 1
Still,
and 2 miles
still,
west of Kilo Romeo
stole
Sierra
temperature.
5,300 feet.
Now cut it out. Don't start anything, you two. Juan Brown, I can see you. Yeah, you're gonna, they're gonna try to trip glitch them up, which is not too hard to do. All right, Marilyn Dash, a person who's been around the pylons hundreds of times, watched the pylons from pylon height, surrounded by other aircraft, racing aircraft in front, racing aircraft behind her, racing aircraft off to the left and off to the right. She's gonna call the race from the Formula Ones. And Marilyn, if you want, whenever you're ready, let's get started and tell them who's going to race and a little bit about the rules and all the things they like.
I was considering going and introducing myself to each fan individually this morning because it was just...
We'll do autographs and we'll come to you. You don't have to come to us.
Thank you for coming. So this morning we have a Formula One 2B race, and this is our silver. And we start with Matt Moore in Acme Special on the pole. Carl Robinson in number 57, Heat Stroke, is number 2. Sean Milkey, another rookie. Carl Robinson and Sean Milkey are both rookies today. Jake Spadell in Monkey Ninja, he's another rookie, and he's in 4th. Kent Jackson, he's an old timer with us. And once more, number 27 in 5th place. Blair Hamilton in Atomic Pumpkin. You'll see that, that's bright orange airplane. She'll be in 6th place. And then James Jordan had a little issue yesterday and has a DQ. So he belongs in the gold, but he's in the silver because he flew low. And that's against the rules.
So he got a Dairy Queen for that?
He got a Dairy Queen.
Oh.
What was it, Blizzard?
Fly low, get a Dairy Queen. Marilyn, let's go a little bit about the rules of racing, the size of the engine, the square foot of wings, and the course itself. I'll open up.
The Formula Ones and the biplanes race on the same course. It's just over 3 miles. There's 6 pylons, and there's pylon judges that you can wave to on each one of them. We really appreciate our pylon. We love all our volunteers here, as you know. If you look on your right side, you'll see some lights. That's to identify which of the pylons are ours. The pylon, there's inner one and outer one, and there's a bunch of different pylons down there. So when you start, you want to look for the pylons with the lights on them. Take off on the runway. The formulas take off all at once in a horse race start. 3 on the front row, 2 on the second row, 2 on the third row in this race because we only have 7. And the flag drops and they all go at once. It's complete chaos until pylon 1. And if you look in your program on page 15, you'll be able to see the race courses and how different they are for the different classes. But again, biplanes and formula are on the same page. On number 55 is where you'll see all the pretty faces that race in the Formula One class. And all the pretty airplanes. And then if you keep looking, you'll see the names of all our champions over the years. And Formula One has been around for a long time, and we really honor our history. So let's see, we probably have 2 scratches. Okay. Okay, so it looks like 39, Jake Spadell is going to scratch today. Number 29, which we don't have one. 27, okay, so 27 is a scratch, and that is Kent Jackson. So we're down to 5 airplanes, 3 across the front row, 72, 57, 74. Matt Moore, Carl Robinson, Sean Milkey. Number 48 will be all by herself in the second row. And 54, Jim Jordan, and Miss Min will be in the back row by himself.
About 5 seconds.
5 seconds, here they come. Yep. On your left-hand side, you can start to see the airplanes coming. On the inside, that was in the lead right now is Sean Milkey. He was in the center and had a really good start. The formulas have different propellers, one to get him off the runway and one to go fast, and you have to decide which way you want to go with it. But Sean Milkey had an amazing start. He is from Alaska, and he's a pilot. He's one of those engineering type pilots. He's coming around pylon 2. The rest of the gaggle is coming up. Jim Jordan is in the rear, and he is a very fast aircraft. It's a Cassett with a very specially built wing, and should be very fast, and he should be doing a lot of passing. But on the back of the course, you can see the red-nosed white airplane, and that is Sean Milkey. He's currently our leader. Second, you'll see that is Carl Robinson with the red back of the aircraft, yellow in the front, red in the back. He's in third, and Matt Moore with the black-nosed yellow aircraft. We have a lot of yellow aircrafts. So you see, looks like Carl Robinson's making a pass on Matt Moore coming around pylon 4. You also saw Jim Jordan just pass Atomic Pumpkin with Blair Hamilton. He's also coming up on Carl Robinson. A lot of passing.
Marilyn, this is the beginning of the first lap.
Right, we've had a lot of action, and this is the green flag lap.
8-lap race.
So Sean Milkey in the lead. Here comes Jim Jordan. Jim Jordan is coming in second place. We got Blair Hamilton has just called a mayday. She's up in the air, trading airspeed for altitude. She'll be fine. She's a great pilot. We have Jim Jordan taking the lead. I'm keeping my eye on Blair. So we've got Jim Jordan is just about taking the lead. He's coming up on Sean on the backside of the course. We've got the yellow aircraft over coming between 3 and 4. We've got Carl Robinson. He's currently in the lead. Matt Moore in fourth place. James Jordan has made that pass coming up on the left-hand side, 4, 5, and 6. You can see he's a much faster aircraft. He actually was our highest qualifier. Okay, that was Jim Jordan. Here comes Sean Milkey. And then we have the yellow gaggle.
08, I have to move.
This is Carl Robinson, one of our rookies. Behind him, Matt Moore. So Carl Robinson is in heat stroke, so it's yellow and orange aircraft. Matt Moore in a yellow one. Acme Special, for all you that watch cartoons as a kid, you know the Acme Special. Look at it, it's Jim Jordan. He's probably gonna come up here and start lapping everybody. He is coming around pylon 5 and 6 right now. So he's our leader right now. Sean Milkey is coming around 4. So that is, like I said, a Casset with a different wing, and it's all composite aircraft. It's very, very light. Mayday aircraft, base leg, runway 8. Trucks are rolling, she'll be fine. Sean Milkey, number 2. He's a flight test engineer pilot from Alaska. He just bought that aircraft this year. Carl Robinson. Carl Robinson is in 3rd place. He raced in the biplane class and decided to come join the early fun with the formulas. Behind him, we have Matt Moore. And here comes Jim Jordan. Jim Jordan is going to be lapping Matt Moore like he was tied to a tree.
And Maryland and our great spectators get a load of this first lap, 196.404. Just under 200 miles an hour in this early morning temperatures.
Mayday aircraft is on the ground. She's fine. Coming across the front row, or front straight, you have Sean Milkey. It's number 2. Heat stroke. He's in 3rd place. And here comes our leader, Jim Jordan. He's coming up to lap 3rd place. He shouldn't have DQ'd yesterday. It's interesting, on these pylons you can go about 50 feet AGL, and you have to keep the pilot's head above the pylon and above the R in Reno on home pylon. Anything lower than that and you get DQ'd for low flight. You have rules, and rules are important. So I 100% agree with that. We've got a pass going on. This is our leader passing the number 2 aircraft. So he's lapped the entire field starting last. So here he comes. That only means that everybody else only has to fly 7 laps. So here comes Jim Jordan. 1 lap down, we've got Sean Milkey, and again, Carl Robinson. Carl Robinson can probably put a move on Sean here. We've got the laps. Yeah, so everyone, when the lead aircraft gets the checkered flag, the race is over for everyone when they pass home pylon. They don't just get off the course where they are, but they pass home pylon and then they're done as well. Just same in auto racing. Here goes Matt Moore out of San Jose, California, in Acme Special. And coming up again, he's going to get lapped twice by Jim Jordan, our leader. Got a little action coming here on the left-hand side of the course. You've got Sean Milkey with Carl Robinson right on his tail. Again, these are 2 of our rookies. They came to PRS this year with us. We love rookies and we love PRS. On the back of the course, you still have Jim Jordan just past Matt Moore twice now. Yesterday he flew very low. Today he's flying pretty high. It's easier to pass when you fly higher, so he's doing the right thing. This is our white flag lap. Means we have 1 lap left. Watch the back of the course coming around pylon 4, and you see the 2 aircraft battling for second. That's Sean Milkey down low, Carl Robinson up high.
Maryland, after that first lap of, let's see, it was 196, And then the RPMs came up and things smoothed out.
Started
They've
to
been
heat up.
either side of 240 for the last 4 laps.
That's great.
240.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a leader, of course.
And that's because he DQ'd in gold and he's in the silver. Okay, so this is, you can see how close our number 2 and 3 are. We've got Sean Milkey and Carl Robinson. Look at Carl going high and outside, trying to make that pass. Checkered flag for Jim Jordan. Everyone else completes this lap. Let's watch number 2 and 3. Let's make it interesting, Carl. Pretty even. And a lot has to do with that start. How did they start? Here comes Matt Moore, our 4th place finisher, unofficial. Gets his checkered. Here comes Carl and Sean. Watch this. Oh, looks like Carl's got it. Sean's giving up the line. Nope, parallax. It's hard to tell who's in the lead on this side. But looks like Sean Milkey's gonna hold on for 2nd. And Carl Robinson's hot on his tail in 3rd. This lines us up for a great race on Saturday. Now the fun part for Formula is the recovery. So we have Jim Jordan, number 54 in 1st place. Sean Milkey, number 74 in 2nd place. Carl Robinson, number 3. And Matt Moore, number 4. We unfortunately had 2 scratches and 1 mayday, but hopefully we'll get everybody down and safe. It was a nice, clean race to me. Let's see what the pylon judges say.
Marilyn, what do they prefer on the Formula Ones for landing? Wheel or 3-point?
Interesting. Everybody does it their own way. I would say most of them 3-point. And if you watch the biplanes too, because I was a biplane racer, most of them wheel lands, and I was always a 3-pointer.
Marilyn, Juan Brown is picking your brain so he can tell the steel stole guys all the tricks of the formula.
They know plenty of tricks.
I see him taking notes over there. I know what he's doing.
Kevin's been coming out here a long time. He knows all our secrets. Here comes our stoles if you look to the right.
So Marilyn's going to give you, Marilyn's going to be briefed by Linda, and then while we do that, we're going to give it to Juan Brown, then we're going to give it back to Marilyn. Juan, as you introduce the pilots for the steel stole, and Marilyn, you stay here, and Marilyn's got the results, and we'll give them back to Marilyn, and Marilyn's going to tell you about the race results.
Okay, so we had a clean race. There were no cuts, no DQs,